Steve, as we saw several times in 1987, pit road can be dangerous, and it's no place for an amateur.
No, you have to be a professional, and you have to be brave. And Camille McKinney now has a look at just such a pit crew.
Getting a group of females together to form a pit crew was an unheard of idea. But ARCA driver Bill Venturini did just that. But what started out to be a publicity stunt turned into a project too big to handle when the group became a target for media attention.
It got to the point where everywhere we went, they wanted them for, you know, shopping mall appearances and TV shows. And yeah, we're on the road 3 days to go race on a Saturday night. We had to be somewhere on Thursday night to do a TV show, and I was paying the expenses, and it got too big. And we just folded it. I said, I can't afford it. We got to get rid of it. And then in '84, Sports Illustrated wanted to do a story on me, and they wanted to get the girls back together just for a reunion. And I said, no, I says, if we'll do it back where we got a crew together. And I said, but I can't do that unless we get a sponsor. And we called Permatex, and I think it was like a 20-minute decision. That, you know, I talked to them in the morning, and about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I think at 10:30 in the same morning, I had an answer that they'd try it.
From the beginning, Bill Venturini was well aware that using inexperienced females in the pits was risky business indeed.
It's going to come down to where if you screw up in the pits, you're going to lose the race. I mean, you don't have to be faster than the other crew, but you can't have a disadvantage over them. You've got to be at least equal with them in the pits so that I don't have to go drive my tail off on the racetrack to make up for it. Yeah, it did bother me. I'm not going to say it didn't. At one point, it did bother me. Well, are they going to be good enough, or someday are they going to cost me the race?
It wasn't easy, but after a lot of hard work and practice, the pit crew proved themselves and gained the respect of other crews around the track.
When I first came on the crew, I mean, it took a really long time before the guys would really notice us and could sit back and say, those girls can do a job, a man's job, and they can do it well. I guess they've realized that we can do just as good as them, and it doesn't bother them that much anymore. We still get marks. Oh, how long does it take you? You know, 3 minutes, or... But when we come out here on race day and we show them, they can't say much more.
They are as good as any crew here. I mean, they're not, you know, a Dale Earnhardt crew where they can do a 16-second pit stop, but they're consistent. They'll do 2 tires in about 14 or 15 seconds and a complete pit stop in about 28. And that's better than 90% of the guys in this garage and about 50% of the guys in the Winston Cup garage. And that's because they work at it. They practice at it. It's not something they just show up on race day and here we go. But they have something to live up to. They're all females, and if they did a 45-second pit stop, you know, everyone say, oh, well, look, they're girls. Well, they're trying to do it just as fast as the guys.
And many times they were as fast and faster because Bill Venturini took the 1987 ARCA championship. And it just could be those pit stops that gave him the leading edge.
It's a good feeling inside knowing that I'm a woman or girl and I'm doing a man's job, and that all the other men out there, especially in racing, can finally, you know, they can realize that as a lady, I can do their job too, and just as well. The men have more of the strength, but we put our minds to it. We have, I think, just as much determination, if not more, and that's what makes our pit stops good.